Hello, I'm Sara Perry, psychic medium, clairvoyant, entrepreneur, anything you'd like me to be. This is my channel, and I am reporting insights and some guidance on the partial solar eclipse and the new moon energy that is around, and help you guys to get through it or to understand what's going on right now. Now, if after this vlog you'd like a private reading, just check out the description box below. My website is there, and also you can do a pay-as-you-go reading now on the Instant Go app. The link is also below, and also do messages for £2.50 on the website. Short messages or quick questions are £8. There is a difference in the amount of information you get. Obviously, you pay more, you get more information. On the website, you can link to that website, the Instant Go app. It is for iPads and iPhones only at the moment. But a lot of people are using it now, so if you want to just sort of answer a quick question or you want to get in touch with me, do so. You can also order Skype readings, email chat, messages, you name it, on the other on the website. And also, if you'd like to interested in my art, there's some pieces behind me. Go to spiritinart.co.uk, and the link says psychic art on my website anyway, so you can get to it from there. You can order wholesale cards, prints, paintings, commissions, interiors, psychic design, you name it, it's all there. So welcome, guys, to this fun time. That's all I can say right now. It's like, I woke up this morning feeling like someone actually shut me in a box and I wanted to get out. I had so many ideas yesterday I wanted to do, because I thought, I know it's going to be raining today. Not that I'm happy about the rain. I am in some ways, because we do need to water the plants. But the other, I'm not happy that we haven't got sunshine, but it's really nice if I need to get some work done, because I don't want to be on the beach. But at the same time, the sea and swimming is the best thing for most of us right now, to cleanse and to wash ourselves and rid ourselves of this sort of frustration. Anything physical, anything that you can do to take your mind away from what's not happening. There's this sense of, I know it's there, I can feel it, I can touch it, I know I'm meant to have this, it's my turn, what about me? And it's just not happening. So the shutters are down, guys. The world, the universe has gone like this. We're just not showing you anymore, because you're just not doing what you need to do. You're waiting, you're thinking and waiting so much that we're shutting things down. And that's why we're feeling like we're stuck in a box right now. It's that feeling of being in the shade and never being seen. You're constantly walking with a shadow and you're never in the limelight. It's like, come on, when is this? You imagine you're walking down a long tunnel, it just keeps going and going, and you can see the light. But for some reason, you're just never getting any further. It's like you're on this sort of weird conveyor belt thing. So you're not really making any steps forwards. Today is particularly heavy feeling. I feel it's lifted over some days, but now it sort of feels back again. There's a real emotional feel right now, and this sense that you could get into real desperate, really, really, be sort of freaking out about everything as well. You don't want to get into that state. So definitely go on this physical tirade if you can. To go for a run, walk in the rain, go and swim, go and have some fun. Stop trying so hard. The universe wants us to back off. Just get out the way, because there's stuff going on. This is the beginning of something brand new. We're at the start of a new novel now. This is a whole new life. Think about, you've never had a past, you've never had a future, you're just born. And you are just in this place of new. And anything could happen, and you're excited about it. Not sort of worrying about what's coming in 3 weeks. Am I going to be able to pay the rent in 3 weeks? Because if you worry about it, you're putting a negative slant on it straight away. Okay? You're already telling yourself you're not going to be able to. So whenever those thoughts come in and you start doubting, start thinking about what you can, how you can change those thoughts. Because it's the thoughts that are the triggers of the action that you take and the decisions that you make. There is nothing you have control of except yourself. You only have your own choices right now. So make the right ones for you and value yourself to the highest. And if you've got to shut a door shut on you, just accept it. Accept it's got to be done, because you've got to move forwards. And if you are uncertain about that and you're thinking, yeah, but I really love the person and, I don't want to lose them. Well, if they're not with you anyway, you've got nothing to lose. If they're with someone else, they're with someone else. Accept it, okay? Guys, this is the only way that you can get through this energy right now. You know, it feels a little bit like, okay, so imagine you were at a party on the Titanic. You know, I talked about the Titanic effect, right? So you've all gone on the new Titanic, right? It's just been built, and on you go, and Mars is running the show here, you know. Mars thought it really funny to invite everyone to the party that would just clash, right, or be at odds at each other. Now, a lot of the planets are in retrograde, so it means, you know, they're not going as fast as they should be. You know, some planets clash anyway because they've got different focus, like personalities. So see them as personalities. So when something's in retrograde, it's not being itself. Sometimes it's a bit different. So these are like people around you that maybe suddenly they're just behaving differently. It's because the planetary effect that's in them. So Mars has had this party, right? So he invites all these people to the party, to the Titanic. He's like, yeah, you know, everything's great. You know, we ain't going to sink. And then on the way, you hit the iceberg in the middle. You know, it's something that's so, because of the solar eclipse, okay, this is the effect. You hit an iceberg in the middle of the Red Sea, right? It's just sort of would never be seen. It would never be, could never be foreseen. And it's really sort of highly unlikely, but it happens. And why does it happen? Because on this ship, all these people are not getting on. They're not working together. They're just all arguing. And, you know, and the party's not really working well. So the universe says, okay, let's just stick an iceberg right in the middle of the sea, and you know, we'll just smash it up, sort of thing, and see what happens. Now, this isn't really about the Titanic. I'm just using as sort of a metaphor. So you've got all these different personalities. You've got Pluto's the person that you just really right now, because he's in retrograde. He's the bully guy that you didn't had to face off as a kid. He's now turned up at this party. You've noticed that this is your worst nightmare. Pluto is your worst fear, the thing that you want to run from, and he's right in front of your face. You've got to deal with him, right? Everyone else, by the way, at this point when this iceberg has been hit, everyone else has got off on the lifeboats, and you're just left with the planets. You and the planets. It's your like little personal party. There's no lifeboat left but you guys, and suddenly you're just all sat in this room. All the electricity goes off. That's your solar eclipse. That's it, and everyone's just got to deal with themselves. The doors have locked, and you can't go anywhere. So there you go. Pluto's in front of you. Whoa, who's this person? You've got Mars getting at everybody. You know, he's sort of going woo and having fun with it because he thinks it's hilarious. You know, he's like, well, you know, let's just go for it and just like cause some, you know, disarray just for the fun of it. So he's just like getting at everybody. You've got Venus just right trying to calm everything down and be really kind and loving and almost a little bit sappy like, at this point. Okay, but not really, because actually without Venus there wouldn't be any love in the room at all. You've got Mercury trying to reason with people, but not as well as usual because Mercury's in the shadow phase. So I feel that Mercury's sort of keeping out of it a bit more than normal. If Mercury had been in retrograde, he wouldn't have even been at the party. He would have missed the boat completely. You know? He probably would have been the one with the steering wheel or the driver. In fact, the boat probably wouldn't have even left the port if Mercury was anything to do with it, okay? So luckily he's in retrograde, so we've actually got someone. So he's there to reason. You've got Uranus there thinking outside the box. Actually, instead of sort of chatting to people to start with, thinking, you know, could I just like jump off the side and swim? How far would it actually be, you know, and thinking of all these ways, you know, that are really fantastical. You've got Saturn just being difficult, you know, making things difficult. Because Saturn's always causes, you know, creates the challenge almost to, you know, to help us work through it. So was Saturn really the one that instigated this trip? That's my question, because actually out of all of it, this is a really good thing because it means that everyone with differences can come together and chat. Now, who else we've got? Neptune, the prom king. You know, he's the one that we all aspire to be. He's fabulous. But because he's in retrograde, we've realised suddenly that, you know, he's not the guy we thought he was. He's turned into a drunk and a gambler. And, you know, this person we thought was so fabulous has now turned out to be a loser. And all we've been doing is trying to do what he's doing and realised all of a wake-up call that actually that isn't what you really want, because all we've been trying to do is follow someone else's footsteps and they're not who we thought they were. So this is all going on in the same room. And then there's lovely Jupiter. Jupiter's gone direct, so we've got the great side of Jupiter. But the thing is, Jupiter's in Scorpio. So he's bringing up all these secrets and things that, you know, that maybe should have been hidden. And in this little room with all these personalities, it's all coming up out of it. But Jupiter's lucky. So actually Jupiter is like, it is the one that is bringing this up so things can be mended. And, you know, when everything comes to a head at the end of the day, you know, you hit an iceberg, you have to face your fears. Everything comes out for the good because it has to be dealt with. And this is what's going on. It's about dealing with the past, dealing with the present, getting it sorted, getting things done, detailing everything, getting to know people better, getting to know yourself better. And then when you've dealt with all those things and you know and you value yourself, your security and everything around you, you can see all the people against them. And the thing is, right now, this is what is like the shake up in the world. You know, really what the universe wants is us to all just like, you know, and this up getting out, you know, because when, and you'll end up saving yourselves and finding a way to shore because you've got actually all the right skills because all the planets are I'm gonna off now because I keep just get hold of me on my website, book up a session with me, and you know, we can work through this together, help you see it from a different perspective. Because once you do that, the whole world will be brighter. So deal with the present, let go of the future a little bit, stop worrying, change your thought pattern, and get back to the basics. Have a great partial solar eclipse and new moon. Expect the unexpected because you know, there could be some great gifts coming. And if you've done all the work, then it's coming. So just know that and accept it. Okay, you don't have to keep asking. You've asked. You've been asking all the time. But like I said, thank you very much for watching me. If you really love this vlog or you just liked it, then please share and subscribe and tune in to me next time. Bye for now.